There's rebranding, and then there's whatever Pretty Little Things just did.
Hey beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So Pretty Little Things is rebranding and this has gotten everybody on the internet talking. So if you don't know who Pretty Little Things is, Pretty Little Things is a UK, it's a British clothing line that is into fast fashion, just like Fashion Nova, Shein, and the rest. And Pretty Little Thing has been on for a long time, but now they decided to come rebrand. And now they are rebrand. Some people are saying it's a political move due to Donald Trump and conservative group and all that. That is why this group is rebranding. And for me, I'm just like, okay. Okay, I went to their website. I saw their page. It looks really good, really like the clean girl aesthetics, preserve cover, no boobs, no BBL, and even the models they use on their website now is just like the slim, skinny, regular, not the BBL. You guys know how Fashion Nova. That's how their page really used to look now. So this has really struck an entire conversation. Some people love it, some people hate it, some people are calling them out for it, some people are like, this is where we are now, the clinger aesthetics. Anyway, let me know if you've shopped from Pretty Little Things before and what you think about their clothes and their quality and what you think about their branding. And also in this video, we're also going to YouTube. Please go down and share where you shop. Okay, share where you shop, your clothes, your shoes, your bags. Just go on and share where you shop, because I feel like we should use this opportunity to just give each other a plug. Okay, so at the end of the video, I'll give my thought and also share where I shop and some of the pieces I like and all that. So yeah, so let's go check out this video, people's response to Pretty Little Things rebranding, and then we'll come back and talk more.
I'm not mad about this rebrand. Hold on, before you start cussing in the comments, let me talk. So if you did not know, Pretty Little Thing announced this week that they are doing a rebrand to their entire collection of pieces. And the core theme in their relaunch is being the style source for every kind of it. You look at the marketing advertising for this relaunch, you can tell that it's getting very much conservative, modest. And I have nothing against dressing modesty. I have some modest pieces. With the recent societal shifts after the election, it is surprising for a lot of people that a fast fashion brand would be falling in line. I think it's half of that, and then the other half of it being just them growing up with the age group that they've been catering. I knew about Pretty Little Thing, Fashion Nova, Shein when I was in college. I shopped both Pretty Little Thing and Shein. I didn't really tap into Fashion Nova just because Fashion Nova was really shady with copying other designers. Me and other women who are in the same age group and saying the same thing regarding to this, like, we're kind of aging out. We're wanting to wear a lot more clothes that, you know, actually fit us. They're not too tight. They're comfortable. And some mainstream brands kind of caught up with it. H&M being one of them. I'm literally wearing a monochrome set right now. As someone who works in the creator space and goes to events, these are some pieces I would like to add to my events closet. This one right here, I need it. I need it so bad. And they have it available at my size. After the election, a lot of us predicted that a lot of brands would be moving towards the conservative, modest, minimalistic route. And Pretty Little Thing just got a head start. Do I think Fashion Nova and Shein are going to be hopping on the conservative, minimalistic, clean girl aesthetic train? No. They just saw their competition step out of the game. And now it's going to be these two basically versus Team.
This Pretty Little Thing rebrand, no one can convince me they're not gonna try come with this old money Molly May aesthetic. They done shut their website down, deleted everything off their Instagram. They're changing the branding, like everything is changing, and it's just giving Molly May. I don't know what it is, but it's like, watch it have a little maybe touch. Like, I don't know. I think it's so predictable. It's so predictable. I wouldn't even be surprised if they try bump up their prices a little piece. It's almost as if as soon as Molly May stopped being their creative director, they didn't know what to do. They didn't know what to do. But I hope that they don't change too much, because PLT is like the go-to for the fast fashion. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that is their staple. But I don't know, man. Especially seeing that Stephen and Umar clip of the interview. Yeah, they're gonna try to do something. I don't know. What do y'all think?
There's rebranding, and then there's whatever Pretty Little Things just did. I don't even recognize this site. Yes, I've gotten something off of Pretty Little Things before. The moto jacket from my costume 2 years ago was from Pretty Little Things. I don't recognize this site. I don't know who was in charge of this, but they did a complete 180.
I spent £600 on the PLT rebrand. I'm in two minds. Part of me likes it, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'm more mature, but I feel like I like the demure vibes that it's given, but at the same time, I need my £10 slinky dress. Do you know what I mean? I don't want PLT to go down the same route that House of CB did. I miss the little, you know, bandage dresses and being able to, you know, be skimpy and skin out sometimes. But Pretty Little Thing is something that we didn't need. They didn't need to rebrand to do this. They could have just brought out a nice collection and kept it as that.
Yeah.
Can we also talk about the pricing? Why are some things £70, £50? It's too much. Pretty Little Thing's meant to be fast and cheap fashion. That's just what it is. Like, just stick to what you know, stick to what's working. Anyway, my parcel is coming today. So I'll be going through the quality and seeing if it's any better. Maybe it's better materials. Maybe it's just like, I don't know. I'm not sure, but we're going to see later.
Guys, PLT has become modest. PLT has become modest. Because this new collection, this new rebranding, I'm not seeing breast out, butt out, all these different things out, which is very nice and refreshing to see. Like, I haven't shopped in PLT for a year, I think. I think it's been a year. Yeah, since like last year, more than a year actually. All the clothes, I just found that everything is just revealing and nothing was very church friendly. But this new collection is very church friendly, so I'm very excited to see more of what they have. The price has increased. I feel like everything is getting more expensive now, especially PLT. Like, I was seeing things for 35, 40. That's a bit much, but I guess every store is just getting more and more expensive. Even Primark. I went to Primark yesterday. I couldn't find any cheap things. Everything was just so expensive. But yeah, I'm gonna check it out. What do you guys think? Do you guys like it? Do you not? What do you guys think?
So if you didn't know, Pretty Little Thing did a rebrand last night, and let me just say, I was shocked. Let's get into it. They went full clean girl aesthetic. And as a Muslim girly, I'm not too mad about this because, you know, I do dress a little bit more modest. But my thing with this is the prices. If the prices don't match the quality, that's where I have little But I'm not mad at them for doing this because at the end of the day, fashion is all about pivoting, and that's what they're doing. We have fully like transitioned from that BBL era to clean girl because wow. Like, you know, I mean, there are going to be people that feel some type of way about this, but I can see how this will, you know, benefit the brand, but I can see how it will hurt it. But I'm interested to see what will happen.
Okay.
Unpopular opinion, but I actually love the Pretty Little Thing rebrand. Like, I feel like they're just getting with the program, and everyone's like complaining that it's just giving UK clean girl aesthetics, but I feel like they're just growing out of, you know, the skimpy clothes and stuff like that. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it. I just felt like Pretty Little Thing before just gave like outfits that you would wear in 2016. So I just feel like they're getting with the program. It's cute, like it's a cute vibe. But yeah, I love the rebrand. Okay, Pretty Little Thing, do your big one.
And here's one more thing I'll say about this rebrand, because I'm looking at like the going out clothes. Yeah, they're trying to get away from like the whole baddie aesthetic. This is really moving into like the whole skinny is in, BBL is out. Like, that's what I see from this rebrand. Like, they're really moving away from that aesthetic. So yeah, really interesting. Really interesting. Because I always believed that PLT was competing with Fashion Nova. Now it just seems like PLT is trying to move into its own lane away from like the Fashion Nova aesthetic. Like, they're trying to do their own thing. It's giving Zara. Like in my last video I said, it's giving Zara. It's giving corporate baddie. It's giving H&M. Like, it's not, yeah.
I really wanted to talk about the rise in conservatism that we're seeing in this generation, which is really surprising because I wouldn't assume that Generation Z or Gen Z, which I'm a part of, would be going down this trend. This tweet in particular, I feel like is like a perfect example of this, because we've all seen the PLT rebrand, how they're going down a very old money, like, I don't know, almost Mormon aesthetic, where we're going to see girls wearing suit jackets and pointed heels to the club, which we really don't need, by the way. Fashion and what's currently trending with the whole old money aesthetic is really interesting indicator of people's political leanings, and clearly we can see that this whole rise of the trad wife life and stay-at-home moms and wearing blazers and trying to go for this old money aesthetic is where we're heading. So fashion and the whole obsession with old money aesthetic and trad wife life and stay-at-home mom is a really important social indicator of where people's political leanings lie and how far to the right that we are starting to swing. We've seen this before many times in history. When the economy is doing badly and people are struggling for basic things like food and having a roof over their head, they tend to lean more towards right-wing and very conservative ideologies. So many famous dictators in the past, such as Hitler, have preached the return of family values and the importance of the nuclear family and of national pride. And this is something that we see being preached over and over again in the US with Trump's administration, with the rise of the ADF in Germany, with the Reform Party in the UK, and so many other extremely right-wing groups across Europe, across the Western world. And again, all the PLT rebrand, the obsession with old money aesthetic, it's all balled up into one, and it kind of makes me scared for where we're heading in the future.
This whole PLT rebrand, a lot of you that are hating it right now are going to love it. And I can't stand the fake outrage with PLT rebranding and women making more modest choices, or a lot of people saying they want to rebrand their lives, because they have always been women who don't conform. So the amount of think pieces that I'm seeing belittling these women and making them look like, oh, your choice is for man, your choice is for man. You guys are also forgetting, like, if they want to choose their life for a man, let them choose their life for a man. But I'm starting to see an increase of women who center their whole pages around decentering men. You cannot center your page around decentering men because you are now doing the opposite. I feel like, one, pick-me's have rebranded. Two, these think pieces are so dumb because everybody has free will. Three, I feel like there's always been women who didn't conform. There's always been aunties with the rose tatted. There's always been aunties who wore the scandalous fits. And people acting like as if PLT is the brand of ordination or PLT is the one-stop shop for babes in the UK. One of the reasons why PLT rebranded is a strategic business decision. Like, things you can get on PLT, half the time you can get them on Shein, you can get them on TikTok Shop for like a fraction of the price. Look at the economy. So of course people stopped shopping PLT. They're now looking and they're seeing, oh, the girlies are willing to spend more money here, and that's all it is. It's a business decision. This made me realize a lot of women have herd mentality, because the way I'm seeing people just bash these girls that are rebranding their whole lives, I can tell you're only mad because you just want to jump in on the bandwagon. Because realistically, if somebody else wants to live that life, that does not affect you in any way, shape or form. I'm sorry, I do not care. We're in the 21st century where choice is like, you have more than enough choice. It's not good. It doesn't feel the exact same like it did back in the day. You have more than enough choice. We've always had women who did not conform. So it's not because of today and because PLT's clothes are now £80 and maxi dresses. That's not what's going to force everybody into doing the exact same thing. You can always have your own mind. Okay? That's just what I think.
So a lot of people have been asking for my opinion or my thoughts, my take on PrettyLittleThings rebrand, and I think I'm going to say the exact same thing that everyone's already been saying. Now, I think that it's been high time for a rebrand for a lot of companies. PrettyLittleThing just happened to make theirs a big deal for some reason, even though all they did was make a new logo, darken the colors, and add a bunch of more men wear. Good for them. The removal of BBL fashion, please, we're like 4 years too late. For one, the bodies of the outfit has stopped being cool to me a long time ago. I've been trying to tell y'all they can't dress and that all you like is the body. That is stripper clothes. And maybe some brands don't want to make stripper clothes no more. I think that's fine. I think there's some more questions that I have for PrettyLittleThings, so I would like them to enter the chat. Now, for one, let's look at their new logo. Because really, literally, y'all, all they did was make a new logo and compile their clothes into something shoppable. PrettyLittleThing has clearly been having issues with creating clothes. You could literally get on their website before 3 days ago and find clothes that have been on there since 2018 that are still in the new category. They clearly have not manufactured anything new in the last handful of years, especially not when it comes to their plus size clothes. Aside from that, PrettyLittleThing's sizing is atrocious. Like, it's not even that it's UK sizes. The sizes are not real. You could literally put your measurements in and get a totally different size. I would have to order sizes like 2 or 3 sizes too small just for them to maybe fit. And even then they would still be billowing. Like, who's in charge of the sizes over there? But anyway, here it is. So if you look at their new logo, it's very Ralph Lauren. It's very Ralph Lauren. It's very high society. School Americana. That's what I see when I see that, even though this is not an American brand. But that immediately tells me everything I need to know. Prep wear. Got it. Also, look at the model they're choosing. Got it. The clothes themselves are boring, stale, and oatmeal colored. It's H&M on steroids. But it's trying to be Zara with these prices. I feel like that's my biggest concern about this whole thing. Are you Zara? Are you trying to be Zara? Are you trying to be Aritzia? You're neither of those people. You're not. Mainly because you have notoriously piss poor quality. I just talked about the sizing. The quality of the clothes is my main issue. A lot of the clothes start at like $60, $85. Didn't y'all just get sued for lying about stuff being on sale that was never actually on sale? You just said it was on sale and marked it as a different price. I don't think I necessarily trust you when it comes to prices. But also, I've never trusted you when it comes to quality. So is there some sort of new vendor? Are we using a new manufacturing? Like, what are you doing different that's making this same $13.99 shirt $49.99? Like, I'm confused. I think overall, what's concerning to me the most about this is that their rebrand is clearly leaning into the Sophia Richie of it all, the quiet luxury, that whole aesthetic. But the thing is, that's a trend as well. So like rebranding your whole brand around a trend is concerning to me, especially when you're not known for quality items. Like, I just don't think any of this was necessary at all. All they did was compile the clothes that have already existed on the website. I was actually on PrettyLittleThings website late last week and saw all of these clothes on there, just in their regular, unorganized fashion. All they did was add some aesthetic and make the website fucking shoppable. Do I think this will hurt Pretty Little Thing? No, not at all. I think these, like I said, the clothes are already on the website. So I think that it's interesting to see that they're trying to clearly move away from a certain demographic, Negroes. Get y'all black asses up out of here. That's what they said. But overall, I'm not moved nor impressed. Two things that I would say have always described my relationship to Pretty Little Thing. So overall, that's my thoughts. I think it's interesting to see the buttoned up of it all. But, you know, they're still Fashion Nova. Old faithful.
Okay. Let me know down in the comment section what you think about the Pretty Little Things rebranding. Do you think that it makes sense? Do you like the new branding? Do you think the price is right? Have you shopped with them? When was the last time you shopped with them? And also, please go down also in the comment section and share the shops, like where you normally shop for your clothes, your shoes, your hair. Let's use this to like just get in some plugs. Okay, I'm going to share mine on this video. So yeah, let me know where you shop your clothes, your shoes, your bag, and all that. Go down in the comment section and share your thought. Love to know what you think about this story, this conversation down in the comment section. But as always, keep it respectful. You're on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thoughts. Okay, we're just here to have conversation. Okay. So here's my thoughts personally about Pretty Little Things. I think I've only shopped from Pretty Little Things once in my life, and that's because I think they don't ship to Nigeria. I think that's the reason why they don't ship to Nigeria. So for me, I'm just like, okay. And the things I got, the sizing back then, I'm talking about when they just came out with Boohoo and does Boohoo still exist? Please guys, let me know. With Boohoo and all that, I like some of the clothes were okay, some of them were not. Okay, so it's been ages. So hearing, oh, they are rebranding, I'm just like, okay, but the new logo, the new aesthetics, I went to the website, really looks clean, really looks good. And I, like the last creator said, this is all about trend right now. A lot of people are going into that very conserve, clean girl, rich, quiet luxury, old money type of vibe. That's the aura the girls out there now wants to ooze. No longer the BBL cut out dress and all that. And for me, there's nothing wrong with it. And do I say that this generation are tinting towards that concept? I don't really know. I feel like also with what another creator said, talking about how the generation that were buying Pretty Little Things are growing up, and now they are in that place where some of them don't even club anymore. Some of them just really just want to go to work and come back, and those are the people Pretty Little Things are catering for. And also, I also feel like it's a business move for them. I feel like probably they are not doing good sales like they should. I personally, like I said, I've only shopped there once. It's not a shop I'll go to shop at when I want to shop clothes. Like I don't even think about it. Even though initially I thought Pretty Little Things they're going to cater for petite lady, because if you guys know, I'm a very small woman. I'm a 5'1" girl. So it's really hard for me to find clothes here in Nigeria, and most times when I do, they don't fit well, they don't fit right. So 90% of the time I have to order my clothes online. So it is what it is. So that's what I have to do. But Pretty Things is not a place that I will clock in to say, okay, that's what I want to do. Do I feel like they rebrand because of the trend, or would I say what people are tending towards? Yes, and for me personally, as a business person, that is not a bad thing to do. As a business person, you need to study the market, know where the market is moving to, and then move accordingly. And if that's what they want to do, fine. I don't feel like people trying to say, oh, but for me, is that the price. Yeah, it's the price are ridiculous. $70, $60 for a dress. Like, who is paying that much for a dress, guys? Who is paying that much for a dress? For me, that's the only downside. That's the only I gave it to. When I was like, no way, you guys are selling this dress for $17. Up the quality is. I don't mind maybe once in a while I buy like some really good piece when it comes to dress, blazers, and all that. But $70 for a dress when it's not a shoe or a bag. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, they rebrand, and I don't know. Okay, so now let me tell you guys where I shop and everything. And some of you guys usually said you guys like some of the PJs, the lingerie I wear to make videos. But the truth is that most of the time I'm shopping from Shein or Rawway. But Rawway lately has been very finicky with their look. So I kind of like, I just do Shein instead because they have more options and they have my size. So I do Shein. And if you know me, you know my style. I'm a very casual type of girl. I like very comfy clothes. I will do my little bit of what they call it, tan top, and what's the one that I'll show you guys picture. I can't even remember like what I'm wearing now. Like just really with joggers. I'm a joggers girl. I buy most of my joggers here in Nigeria. A lot of companies, funny enough, I found out that here in Nigeria they make amazing joggers, tracksuits here in Nigeria. So I buy mine from a brand here in Nigeria called Kiosk. I will leave their Instagram. So that's where I buy my joggers. So most times you see me, I'm wearing a tan top or a t-shirt and a joggers or a jean and all that. I find out that Shein jeans are not cutting it for me. And honestly, I'm looking for a place to get good jeans. I believe that jean is an investment, so I don't mind like pushing the budget a little bit for a jean, a denim. I don't mind, but I find out that a couple of the denim I got from Shein didn't really cut it for me. They were just out in a couple of wear. But that's the thing with Shein; most of their wear don't really last. The quality is not that good, and me personally, I'm not going to spend a buck for chill clothes, casual clothes I just wear around the house. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay. But one thing I'll say I splurge on, one thing I know like I will buy and I will always go for good quality is bags, handbags, whatever. Like I love solid handbags, and I feel like buying good bags is an investment. I'm like, I don't even cut it. Like, I feel like buying good bags are investments. You can never go wrong, including shoes. I also feel like buying good shoes because you also want to get good comfort when you wear shoes. I bought some couple of shoes from Shein. It didn't cut it for me, and I've told myself no. So where I buy my shoes and my bag from 6pm.com. I've known about the site since like for ages, and then I used to like, God, when will I have money to be able to buy a bag for $50, for $100, and all that? But yeah, 6 p.m. is where I go for my bag. Like I just go for really solid. If you don't know 6 p.m., just check it out. They have like selected designer bag. I think it's owned by Amazon if I'm not mistaken. But they said designer bags at a fraction of the price. So I think they usually go to these designers and pack and take off their season, the end of season product, and then they come to the site to sell it. So what I buy there is shoes and bags. And the shoes, if you buy a good shoe, is usually very comfortable. All the heels I've stayed away from heels for a long time, but some of the heels I got recently, like, very comfortable. I can wear them all night. For somebody that has not worn heel for a very long time, like, that was it. That was a good investment I did. Not ridiculous, so your guy doesn't have money, but not, but I'll buy good solid. I'll look for good deals and tap into it. So those are the places I shop for my clothes and my bag, my shoes. That's where I do that. Maybe I should be doing outfit of the day or outfit for the week for you guys. Maybe you guys to get to my style. What do you guys think? But yeah, I'm a very chill girl. But another thing I also like spending good money on is tan tops. Like, if you know me very well, I wear a lot of tan tops and all that. Yes, I buy from Shein too, but also I like solid tan top. When I was in Lebanon, I found a shop, married friends, something like that, and I got some really solid tan top, and I love them. Like, the fact that you're like solid, I just love it. But yeah, let me know where you shop and what you think about the Pretty Little Things rebranding. Let us know. Let's plug everybody up here. Let everybody know where everybody shop and probably see and get it. Okay. So let me know your own thought about this entire conversation down in the comment section. Share your thought. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go on and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see, and that will be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.